Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at 2.7. We're looking at right angle congruence theorem. That's what we just talked about with the other one, right angle congruence theorem. If both are right angles, they are congruent to each other.
Same as 2.6.
Congruent supplement theorem. If two angles are supplementary to the same angle, then they are congruent to each other. Congruent complement theorem. If two angles are complement to the same angle, they're congruent to each other. Linear pair postulate. We know what that is. Vertical angles. Linear pair postulate I want to talk about. If you have a proof, okay, we've got our statements, we've got our reasons, and we say, for example, angle 1, let's make a picture. Angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. We can use linear pair postulate as a reason. But we cannot say that angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. To say the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals 180, we have to use definition of supplementary. Okay? Just that's something important to know. Hint, hint, might be on a quiz in the future or a test. And vertical angles are congruent. Let's not forget that one. Okay. For the proof, let's go over this. For this proof, let's look at it. Okay. We're starting out with our given. We have that angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. See how I made the little square so we know it's right? We know angle 1 and 3 are congruent. We know angle 2 and angle 4 are congruent. Notice how I marked it all up? Okay. What is my first statement and reason? The what? Given. So I've got the given written here. Angle 1 and angle 2 are write it down. Angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. Angle 1 is a complement to angle 3, and angle 2 is congruent. I'll move it up in just a second. The reason I'm not is because I haven't typed up. So just wait. All right. What do you think step number 2 should be? LaAsia? We could do that first, but I think what I have first is definition of congruency. You're right. I do. I changed it from angle 2 is congruent to angle 4 to the measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 4, and the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 3. I'm going to move it up in a second. If you don't have it right now, just relax. What do you think step number 3 is? What do you think I'm going to do, guys? How would I prove that angle 3 and angle 4 are also 90 degrees? I might want to use some substitution. The measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 equals 90 by substitution. Okay, so I've got 3 plus 4 is 90 by substitution. What else could I do now? Does that say what the proof says?
What you said, what?
I have angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 90. Is that what the proof says? It says angle 3 and angle 4 are complement?
No.
So I have to do what? Definition of complementary. Angle 3 and angle 4 are complementary by definition of complementary. The next 2 proofs we have done before, so I'm not going to do them. What I am going to do now, before we move on, is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 postulates or proofs on here. And I think we should probably put those up on our word wall. So I am going to have, so I'll ask for volunteers first. Who wants to do right angle congruency theorem? Phil, right angle congruency theorem. Who wants to do congruent supplements theorem? Anicia? What's next? Who wants to do congruent complement theorem? You guys? Who wants to do linear pair postulate? Derek does? Okay, anybody want to do vertical angles? When you're done, we're going to staple them up on the board so we remember them. We might have to take some other things off. All right.